All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Pacific Brawl League. I have here JBUD squad versus Team Toxic, aka Jonesy's squad. Now, these are two captain drafted teams facing off against each other, so it'll be kind of exciting to see how this goes. Should be the first game that I've cast of this new patch as well, so very excited to see what both teams will bring, what they make of this new patch, since we haven't had a game in quite a while, so we'll see how this goes. Now, first of all, JBUD squad. On the Radiant side, we have the man himself, JBUD, Crazy Monkey as well, Moon Silver acting as the drafting captain here, Sweats, Baguettes, and finally Pikachu. I think Pikachu is a newcomer. I don't remember a person by the name of Pikachu. If you were there before, apologies for my goldfish memory, but there we go. That's JBUD's stand-in all-stars apparently. And then on the other side of the Dire team, Team Toxic, we have Chick Hicks, Pervy Sage, of all names. Quite interesting, I'm sure. Jonesy, by the way, he's the drafting captain here. Resonate. And then finally Zealatch once again. So a few familiar faces, some new though. So welcome to your first matches of the Pacific Brawl League, and I hope you enjoy my casting. So looking at the draft so far, batting out the Clinks, which has been quite a strong hero, surprisingly. Surprised not to see it more often in my turbo games that I've been playing. I did manage to rank a little bit, and funnily enough, I got Ancient 1 or 2, something like that. Somehow, I think I got carried by my friends, but Ancient 2, I was Archon before. Wow, such a jump, and now I'm way out of my league, I think, when it comes to matches itself. But anyway, so there's the Clinks, then there's a Phantom Lancer ban as well, and then on the other side we have a Lone Druid ban of all things, probably specifically against, oh man, it's been such a long time, I can't remember who played who. Yeah, there was someone on JBUD's squad. I think it might have been JBUD himself that played the Lone Druid, so a very personal ban there. Followed by the Medusa, which is the hero of the patch. If you don't ban the Medusa, you're either in for a good time if you pick it, or in for a very, very bad time. That hero is just busted. Meanwhile, the picks themselves. So Team Toxic going with the Wind Ranger immediately. Such a strong hero as well in this patch, thanks to the Aghanims and the fact that it's a universal hero now, which means that it gets damage from all stats, which is very disgusting. On a hero like Wind Ranger, who relies a lot on her damage through her ultimate, can actually kill you during Shackle Shot as invis the entire time. Thanks to the Aghanims that she so often builds. So, very strong pick there. JBUD responded with the Spirit Breaker and the Beastmaster. So, Beastmaster being able to have that BKB piercing stun, which is very key for late game. Spirit Breaker, though, he does put a lot of pressure on the map. Can rotate quite early and charge like to an entirely different lane. It comes from unexpected angles thanks to the new portals. So we'll see what the Spirit Breaker player chooses to do with that hero. And Team Toxic living up to the name with the Venomancer pick. Now that recent change on his ultimate proved to be quite effective, because he's been picked a lot in my pubs and always quite obnoxious to go up against. Is very painful for the Beastmaster to deal with, as those Plague Wards still cancel the Blink Daggers. However, I believe the damage over time effect doesn't cancel Blink. It's just the actual hits from the Plague Wards themselves. So that's I don't know if that's always been the case. I feel like it hasn't. So that's why I was pointing that out. There might have been a change that I missed at some point, but anyway, his new Ags means that even if he dies in the fight, it's still beneficial because you're doing a lot of damage to the team So, very annoying hero once again. Now, also batting out the Pangolier and the Disruptor, two fairly strong heroes that you can build a draft around. Especially Pango Initiations with the Blink Dag and the Rolling Thunder, I believe it's called. Very strong initiation. Indeed can lock down a certain hero for quite a significant duration. And do a lot of damage in the process. Meanwhile, Disruptor being able to drop down that massive ultimate late game, the Mute as well with the Agonins. Oh, absolutely destroys whoever's stuck inside the Thunderdome there. Meanwhile, JBUD, they respond with the Doom ban and a Ursa ban. Ursa, as far as pro games are concerned, has not been picked up too often. I do remember RTZ playing at one point, using the early game power of the Ursa in order to rotate through with the portals, I believe it was, and actually gank the side lane, the off lane pretty effectively. So, we'll I don't know about that ban though. Especially when you've got Spirit Breaker Beastmaster, they've got quite a significant amount of lockdown. Maybe they're just worried about the Enrage. I'm not sure about that. Meanwhile, Team Toxic banning out the Sniper. Surprised they don't pick it being Team Toxic. As Sniper is a very obnoxious hero in anybody's hands. And even more so in the right hands, gotta say. Being able to move around thanks to his new shard and the disarm is pretty annoying to deal with. So that kind of helps out Team Toxic with that ban as well. Because oh wait, no, Spirit Breaker still dumpster Sniper earlier on. So just probably didn't want the Sniper in the back line behind the Spirit Breaker. Now that would have been pretty painful to deal with. Meanwhile, the Jakiro game picked up the star of the league. He returns for the next patch as the third pick for JBUD's team. And I have a sip of water there. The Axe getting banned out as well. That's fairly interesting. He's quite strong with his shard. That damage reduction? I think it's just straight up flat damage reduction. Or percentage based damage reduction. I'll have to double check that in game. But that shard is incredibly strong. If you jump in the middle of a bunch of heroes, thanks to the change in the counter helix, he spins more often. Since it's not chance based anymore and it's actually straight up how many attacks you hit will 100% guarantee a trigger. So fairly strong hero. Can see why it's banned, especially with the other members of that lineup. Picking Axe against... Would you pick the Axe against the Wind Ranger though? You'd probably just get kited though. But Blade Mail being an early pickup, I would have to see that play out. Anyway, Team Toxic, they pick up the Underlord and the Ancient Apparition. So a lot of area denial with the Underlord, damage over time. Mobility, surprisingly, as well, thanks to that ultimate, being able to just jump across the map with his team behind him as well. So, fairly strong pickup there, being able to tank front line for the squishy heroes of Team Toxic so far. Talking about squishy, there's the AA, denies a lot of the enemy's region. So, once again, another obnoxious hero to go up against, especially with the Venomancer as well, ticking down with the ultimates and the Poison Nova Ags as well. And then finally succumbing to the Ancient Apparition's Ice Blast damage now and the debuff. That's gonna be a nasty combo. I'm excited to see it in action. JBUD responding with the Luna pickup. So those Lucent Beams will tear through most of Team Toxic there, maybe even the Underlord. So we'll see how effective this Luna is.
10 seconds.
If she maxes it in lane and just constantly spams it, I can see a pretty easy lane for her, despite the enemy team. However, you can go full right click as well as spell damage, either or on Luna. Both are pretty effective builds. I see the spell damage one more in Turbo though. Whereas in a proper match like this, I'm picking it's a right-click Luna. So we'll see how it goes. The Slark ban. Slark, very strong hero right now as well. Has been a strong hero for a long time. Thanks to the shard and the amount of mobility he gets from the Agonins as well. I mean, when your hero is picking up Ag's first item, then you know it's kind of busted. So, Team Toxic banning out the mid players, the Quap, the Void Spirit being the universal as well, buying like all the damage items basically. I think he even gets Deso, Daedalus, Echo Saber as well. It's just disgustingly strong with those ultimate hits. And JBUD, they see what's up there, ban out another spirit there, the Ember Spirit. So that does leave Storm. I'm sure that Team Toxic are considering that for their mid laner. A little bit of catch for their team would go a long way, so they're not just relying on the Wind Ranger's shackles. JBUD's side, they've got quite a bit of catch already. Lots of pick-off potential there between the Shakira, Ice Path, even Spirit Breaker's Charge, Beastmaster's Roar, and even Luna's Lucent Beam. So you do not want to be caught out on your own against the lineup like that. Anywhere near them. So, Team Toxic, final pick here, 1 minute left of reserve time. Let's see what they're thinking. Mid heroes, or they're going for a right-click hero, right? Someone who can actually carry this match. You've got Faceless Void, you've got CK, you've got a whole bunch of heroes here. Even Terrorblade is still pretty strong in this patch. Okay, let's see what they pick. They picked this Finn. Okay. Alright. What's changed with Finn? I think he gets strength per level of Great Cleave now, which is quite an interesting facet of his character now. So that's extra tankiness plus damage being a strength hero. So, really nice change. Makes him quite strong in lane if he does choose to put points in it early on. However, most Finns tend to put points in either Warcry or the stun itself. Because that stun, that AoE stun is pretty effective, so we'll see who chooses, well, who even plays the hero in the first place and what they choose to do with it. Meanwhile, the Underlord damage reduction aura as well kind of makes it a lot easier for Sven to survive during the fight, so I like that pick. I like it a lot. That's your right click that you need. Meanwhile, JBUD and his squad, 6 seconds left. 5, 4. What are they gonna pick? 3, 2. There you go. There's the Storm Spirit. So instead of Team Toxic picking it up, JBUD and his squad are taking it for their side. Alright, I guess I could just call them the All-Stars, or stand-in All-Stars, I'm not sure. I like the little star thing that they've got as well. Very nice. Checking out the cosmetics. Whoa. There's the Wind Ranger Arcana coming out from Zealage, but Jonesy there with all the immortals. I like that a lot. The book from the Ancient Apparition, that's always such a good cosmetic to see. Crazy Monkey with both Gold and Lunar immortals there. I like it. I like it a lot. Absolutely bare naked on this Jakiro and the Storm Spirit. What the heck, guys? But it is what it is. We'll have to see. See, this Venomancer combo, I don't really like the look of the immortal without the head. You know, the immortal headpiece? It just doesn't look right if it's just a regular Venomancer head. I don't know what it is. I think it's just because of texture. I'm not sure, but that immortal set, you definitely need the head for like pure aesthetic reasons. Worth the money. All right. Chick-Hicks getting featured there for his Ancient Apparition. Okay. 14-6 win-loss. Not bad at all. Now, I am seeing both sides. Thank God. Alright, Sweat's big guess. Yep. Oh, just before I start there, just double checking everything. a nerd reading a book. Everything should be fine. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll just move this, I guess, down to here. Perfect. Alright. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Radiant side, we have JBUD on the Beast Master, Luna being played by Crazy Monkey, Moonsilver on the Storm Spirit mid, and then finally Sweat Spaghetti on the Spirit Breaker, followed by Jakiro being played by Pikachu. Now on the opposite side, Team Toxic, the Dire team here, we have Chick Hicks on the Ancient Apparition, Underlord, not Undying, being played by Pervy Sage. I might just call him Sage this game. Sven is Jonesy. Zealatch playing the Wind Ranger, and Resonate as the Venomancer. Now, we can't quite zoom in any further, but we can zoom out quite far there. Just double checking that. Haven't spectated a game in a month or two, I think, at this point, so just making sure everything's working well. Hopefully the stream is a-okay. And both teams getting 2 bounty rings each. This early ward here for, well, both sides getting an award across from each other. But JBUD knows what's up. He's put that symbol there, which means that they're aware. Oh, maybe not. Does that catch? It does catch that one, so maybe Moonsilver will be able to get some money there. Meanwhile, checking out these lanes, the Sven and the AA together up against the Beastmaster, and Sweat Spaghetti is on his way, just taking a sweet old time. Meanwhile, Luna and Jakiro up against Venomancer and the Underlord. That's kind of a rough off lane to go up against as the Luna. Lots of damage over time, lots of ways to force the Luna out of the lane, but once the mana runs out, that might be the opportunity to turn around, especially with Jakiro on your side. Now, Moonsilver versus Zealatch, this will be the matchup to check for, because if either one of these two heroes gets an advantage over the other, they can snowball pretty heavily, so and shut the other one down. Dependent on, I think, Zealatch's build as well here, because if he gets the Orchid, I think it's such a decent pickup against the Storm Spirit. Then yeah, he can definitely run away with this game. The entire rest of the team, I think apart from Spirit Breaker, really suffers from Orchid, so we'll see what Zealatch builds. Or maybe he just goes for Bracer into Aghanims, as is the usual build, so we'll see how it goes. Well, looks like dominating lane up here. Let's have a check. Oh, the last hit's in denies. So there. Okay, spinning the lead instead. Jonesy having a great old time here. Even up against a Beastmaster with the... they must have killed the boar because it's on cooldown there. Don't see it around. But the boar should be enough harass to keep him... not out of lane at least, but suffering a little bit. You would have to think. Pikachu getting kind of low there. Pervy Sage, he's already got that rate of health, so he's going to be a real happy chappy. I was going to say happy as Larry, but who the heck's Larry? Resonate turns around with the Venomous Gale. Pikachu getting pretty low there. He's going to have to back off. Still ticking down to that Venomous Gale though. Does so much damage over time. And oh, does he get the D ward? He does, but doesn't die for it either, so it ends up being worth it. Okay, JBUD level 3 there, got his boots as well. Jonesy, I think there's the slightest level advantage here. Yeah, there you go, the AA almost level 3. Meanwhile, the Spirit Breaker fallen behind so far. Might need to be a bit more aggressive in lane up against this AA who's just beating him up. Look at that. The E extra rage plus damage is just absolutely nasty, especially if you're both melee heroes. Like, what can you do? Pervy Sage gets caught out. That's first blood going the way of Crazy Monkey and the Jakiro, both working together. Pikachu with the damage over time, just bringing him low. Only 1 point in the atrophy aura. That's only 6% damage reduction, which is barely anything at all. Resonate. Yeah, there you go. That's the magic damage. Crazy Monkey, he's putting more points in the Lunar Blessing, so he's going for more right click, but still the Lucent Beam damage is nothing to be scoffed at, so the fact that you can spam it as well, although she doesn't have much mana this Luna. Alright, Universal Heroes. Here's the Beastmaster, also a Universal Hero. You can see he's got +4 in all stats, which gives him +12 straight up to damage. Very, very nice indeed. I don't know, it's 15, it's 60 damage it's saying. Oh, that's because of his original bonus? Anyway, I'm not quite sure of the maths behind it. All I know is just stats equals damage. Same with the Wind Ranger here, look at that, 78 total stats, which means a +24. No, 78 base, and then +24 on top of that. What am I saying? I know how to read. Resonate, very low. He should be fine though. Doesn't have any natural region, but does he have it on the way? Nope, he's just opting to play it very risky here. Pikachu healing up with his salve. Some nice D-awards coming up there. Meanwhile, the Wind Ranger taking this lane by storm. Oh, that was terrible, but it doesn't make much sense either because it's up against the storm here. Anyway, almost level 6. I wonder if they'll take the opportunity to... Oh, there you go. Moon Silver reached level 6 first. See if they can get anything done with it. Probably not. It's Pikachu picking up a kill on the Resonate Venomancer, who's just sticking around for too long without that regen. So does eventually pay for his crimes. Perfect Sage 2. That's a double kill for the Chikiro, who's just out of position now that he didn't have his teammate with him. So I guess he didn't expect the Venomancer to fall quite so quickly, or he just assumed that he had enough damage to, or health I should say, to get out of there okay. It might be a bit out of practice with casting, as you can tell. So apologies for that. It has been 2 months though since I've casted a match. Oh, here we go. Moon Silver going through with this ball lightning. Does get turned around on, but Swiss begins with the follow-up. Jonesy and Chikix have to back on out of there, as even Pikachu's up here, but he just gets focus fired down, and that's a very dead Chikiro. Zelash picking up a very nice kill there with a late rotation, but a very necessary one, as Jonesy is chasing for more, and Zelash getting a double kill onto Switz Baguettes there. So 3-2 now. They pick up 2 kills here, Team Toxic, by not losing anything. So very happy about that, I'm sure. Meanwhile, but Crazy Monkey's still farming. Switz Baguette's gonna TP on down here as Pervy Sage. He's kind of on the side here all by himself. Resonate just trying to get on out of there. They should be all good. Just checking out Ice Vortex's Storm Hammer. Has he been maxing? Ah, no point in Cold Feet at all. Interesting. It's just opting for the other skills so far. Cold Feet is such a strong skill, but you need a really good lane partner for that. Sven? I'd say he makes the cut, thanks to his Storm Hammer. The duration is 1.6 seconds maxed out. Does take quite a while, 4 seconds for Cold Feet to activate, so might not last quite long enough. Switz Baguette's getting pretty low, is going to be a-okay though, as Resonate and Perfect Sage, they're getting lunated right now. The Moonclaves doing so much. Oh, okay. Alright, she chased for the Venomancer, did run through that Firestorm though, and does eventually tick down to the Venomancer's damage over time. But still gets a return kill for her efforts, so that's something at least. Going pretty hard there in the lane. Look at these wards though. Resonate. Nice work there. Kudos for that. Pikachu with the Arcanes as well already. Chick Hicks still well off his own. So he's gonna try and sneak for this rune. We'll find that it's missing already, and we'll go for the Watcher instead. We'll see how impactful these are throughout the game. All they do is give a small amount of vision in the immediate AoE. But you know, they can be effective. Not sure entirely. Picking up that Lotus might have just killed Chick Hicks here, as the two melee brutes of the offlane of the All-Stars side, will they be able to bring him down? The body blocks, he did have the ultimate available, opted not to use it, but here comes Jakiro from the side through the portal, and they do take him down. Well played by Pikachu to recognize that they needed him there. That 3-second channel duration, he timed it very well. Alright. Perfy Sage still on his way to get that Vanguard. Should be buying that right now. Don't know what's more necessary, the Vanguard or the Arcane Boots here. I would have said the Arcane Boots, because honestly the Luna ain't really doing much at this point. She's half health already, she doesn't really want to fight. So I guess the Vanguard's just to prevent creep damage at that point. I'd rather have the mana so I could farm faster. We'll see. But anyway, I am an Archon. Well, used to be an Archon. Now I'm an Ancient. What the heck, man? I still can't believe it. JBUD, by the way, he's going for the Helm of the Dominator with that new recipe. By the way, the Diadem. Plus 10 to... 6 to all attributes, sorry. The ultimate orb is the plus 10. Meanwhile, some rotations coming in here. Moon Silver's gonna zip on forward, find Chick Hicks all by himself. And that's an easy kill for the Storm Spirit. Let's see what items they're building. Atol's first for the Wind Ranger, by the way. Oh, Perfect Sage getting the kill down, but Resonate, he gets altered by this Beastmaster who TP'd in, but turns around with his own ult here. Noxious Plague, that slow duration is insane. Swift gets from the side though, bashing up this poor Venomancer, who's standing in that, oh, the Firestorm AoE. Eventually taking down the Spirit Breaker. Zealach is here though, he wants revenge. He's gonna try his best to take down Jakiro. Will not be able to find the kill as Perfect Sage is trying to allow his teammate to escape. Zealach, so low, will he be able to leave? Pikachu misses the dual breath. No, it's a live Wind Ranger. Gonna be very happy to survive that. And even Pervy, he managed to survive as well. I just abbreviated his name to Pervy as well. Sage, Mr. Sage. Oh my god. Alright. Jonesy, meanwhile, he's working towards his Echo Saber. I wonder if he'll get the upgrade. The Harpoon, I believe it's called. Let's just double check that. Harpoon? Where am I looking? Here, there you go. Harpoon, it is. I was correct. There we go. Resonate though, he's got a Pervise. That's going to help a lot with the right clicks and the physical damage output from probably Spirit Breaker mostly. To be quite honest. The rest of the team though, that's a lot of magic damage. Crimson getting built by this Underlord after the Arcades. I would like to see a Pipe of Insight as soon as possible. Chick Hicks throws out the ultimate as he's getting initiated on by Moonsilver once again. That's a very dead AA. Swift Forgets was thinking about using his ult, but chose not to use it. Oh, there you go. He uses it on the Underlord instead. With a slow there from Pikachu. But yeah, it just takes no damage. There's the value coming out from the Vanguard. That's why he bought it so early. And that's why he should not listen to me. Alright. JBUD still yet to get his Helm of the Dominator. Will be there soon though. Only 230 gold off. Zealach, however, might put a stop to that. There's the Shackle. No Focus Fire though. So we'll see if Jonesy can potentially get the stun up. There you go. There's the stun. The ultimate to follow. He is getting charged right now. Here comes Switch Forgets. But it's too late to save the off-lane Beastmaster here. Might be enough to get a return kill, however. Chick's throwing out the Ice Blast. Sweat Spaghetti is going to think twice about charging once again. ZLH has to get on now. It chooses to turn around with the Focus Fire instead. Crazy Monkey might have stepped up a little bit too far. Sweat Spaghetti, he knows he's stepped up too far. And oh my god, not even to the tree, but to the Moon Silver instead. That's a disgusting shackle. God damn. Alright. Sage in the Resonate Venomancer, taking down this tower down bot. That's the first tower to fall. Once it does fall, I guess. There you go. Final hit going to Resonate. And I'd be pretty happy about this. My offlane is pushed tower down by 15 minutes. Force the safe laner out of lane. That's not too bad, if I say so myself. Where is this Luna? Jungle up top. Trying to get those ancient boots. There you go. ZLH getting charged right now. Sweat Spaghetti is gonna just back on out. Probably did not want to finish that charge as here comes Sage with the follow-up. Oh no, Spirit Breaker, he just rooted himself with the ultimate back into the pit of malice. That's enough for ZLH to get another kill. 2k net worth lead for Team Toxic now as ZLH denies the mid tower. Well played.
Looks like Radiant's top tower is getting torn down.
Jonesy opting to start bashing down this tier 1 up top. Gets the tier ward there, very nice. No wait, there was their own ward. Why would they put a ward? Maybe from earlier in the game? I'm not sure. ZLH power shutting down that tower. They've got quite a lot of tower push here. Oh, that Pit of Malice countering the Spirit Breaker there. He can't charge through that AoE. He does get caught. He will need that BKB, which is not quite there on the quick buy list. Your shopping list. A charge going up top. Jonesy's popped his ultimate. He wants to push down this tower as soon as possible before he gets charged. Here you go. Resonate turns around with a nice Q there. The Jakira ult as well will be ticking down this poor Sven. He's just stunned forever. JBUD and Moonsilver finally taking him down, but Pikachu getting the kill. Sage turned around and killing the Storm Spirit in return, which is huge. Sweat Spaghetti does have to get on now. They're trying to turn around with his ult and make something happen, but ZLH is there to finish him off. Get a kill on the Jakira as well. Chick Hicks picking up the Spirit Breaker kill. And Team Toxic, they lose the Sven, but they get so much more out of it, so very much worth it for their side. Especially since they get the tower afterwards, and that's all of All-Stars team, tier 1 towers, sorry, gone. Just like that, 16, nearly 17 minutes into this match, so we'll see how they choose to respond, if they continue to farm, see if can get this Luna into the game somehow. She's up to go for this Manta style as soon as possible, but still a while yet. It's that ultimate orb. Such a rough build up, but the stats are good when you do eventually get it, so feeling a bit nasally right now, sorry if you can hear that in my voice. Do you have to sit a little bit closer to the mic, do I? Hello, testing, 1, 2, 3. I think it's working. Alright. I hear a wind run as Team Toxic, they tried to go towards the bot and find somebody, but the Luna is already gone. The spider senses were tingling for Crazy Monkey. What was it in the Spider-Man movies? The Spider Monkey? There you go. Little Marvel movie reference for you. Now, ZLH has finished that rod of Atos, not opting to go for the Orchid. So I'm kind of sad about that, but I guess Atos is nice as well. You can shackle into the Atos, or even Atos into shackle. Atos for the perfect shackle. But yeah, I would have liked to see more kill potential. As, yeah, that's just 2 stuns in a row. Kind of stacked it and might be dying for this, as there's the ultimate from Sweat Spaghetti. ZLH will be trying to wind run out of there, but the good fire taking her down. Turns around for the double shackle, so gets that off, but being charged immediately afterwards. That will be a dead ZLH. 4 times killing streak ended. Chick Hicks not able to save the mid laner there. No 4 stuff as of yet. I believe it's on the courier right now. There you go, there's the recipe. It's Jonesy. He's finished off his Blink Dagger. He's got his Echo already. He's pretty much online. As a Sven, I'd say that's online. That's ready to go. Crits are just the icing on the cake. That's like just absolutely secure the fight is when you get the crits. But once he does get that, I'm sure he'll join the fight, stop farming the ancients. Talking about ancients, this new ancient camp, my friend mentioned this before, but being able to go from one ancient camp to the next and then back again, just cycle between the two is very strong for farming patterns. So an immediate pop from the ultimate by Jonesy. They really want this Luna dead. The catch is there. And there he goes. Jonesy picking up another kill. This time on the enemy safe lane carry. Looks like the entirety of All-Stars are all top now. Trying to take a tier 1 tower in return. There you go. That's all of Direside's tier 1's gone. Well, they might potentially be trading their tier 2 down bot. We'll see if they got the damage for this. Thanks to the God Strength. It's going to run out soon, but still, this tower, not long for this world. There you go. It's going to fall. And suddenly they've got access to this outpost. Will they actually push high ground? The entirety of Radiant side are still up top trying to hit this tower. But all they've got for this is Beastmaster, maybe even the Liquid Fire from Jakiro. So it's going to take a little bit longer to take it down. They don't quite have right click damage. This everyone bar the Luna. Oh, here you go. There's the ultimate coming in from the Underlord. They did kind of want to defend that tower, but well, at least find a pick off here would be huge. But everyone seems to be able to escape. They were not able to... Oh, never mind. Where the heck did that happen? Oh no, check Hicks. He got caught out. I believe that was a Moonsilver with the zip into the... to catch this AA just as he was trying to TP out there. The kill going the way of the Luna. So she'll be very happy about that. Can afford this ultimate orb as soon as she reaches this this secret shop here. So looking forward to that. Some illusions to push to nullify some, I guess, the wind run, not invis, the slow. What else are you just spelling here? Maybe ancient apparitions, cold feet? I'm not sure myself. Meanwhile, there's the Tormentor getting chunked down by Jonesy here. So much damage. But the AOK, that Crimson Guard actually helped quite a bit, since the Tormentor actually reflects whatever damage it takes. So if it's magic damage, it will reflect magic in return. However, if it's physical, it will reflect physical damage. And knowing this, Mr. Sage here getting that Crimson Guard, allowing his team to be able to tank the hits and secure a Tormentor kill pretty early. That's a sharp shot. Meanwhile, the fight's breaking out, by the way, and Jonesy is getting beaten down by this magic damage, but Crazy Monkey as well, he's close to dying. Throwing in those glaives does eventually die to Resonate's AoE dot over time. Sage not able to escape with his ult. Oh, but Zilach on the return gets revenge for his teammate here. JBUD might be able to also get revenge, but all the 4-star trying to cancel that TP, I guess. The buyback from the Spirit Breaker. He's charging once again. Let's see who's after. Resonate. The Venomancer might be in trouble. No, there you go. He's cancelled the charge. Looks like Team Toxic are going to back on out of there at that point. As without Storm or anything, All-Star aren't able to get more kills. Alright. God damn. My nose. Bit blocked right now. But anyway, JBUD, he's finished his Helm of the Dominator. He's got a Vanguard as well. I think he's opting to get a Nullifier there? Oh no, wait, there's the Crimson Guard, of course. Fairly strong item. Although, on a universal hero, I wonder how effective it is. Since it is based off of strength, right? Let's have a look how much that would block. It does have 60 strength. And it's 50% of the caster's strength value. plus 70. Interesting, interesting. So it's best to have that on an actual strength hero. But Sven does not want to buy that, and there was no other strength hero on the team, so... Wait, hold on, what am I talking about? This is the wrong side! Spirit Breaker! Should have been the one to pick that up, but... Alas, Beastmaster with the auras, I guess that works out. That's kind of what he wants to do this game, I guess. Build all the auras and get his team as strong as possible. Crazy Monkey. They're looking to kill him here. Zeal actually does find the Atos, but quickly manted off by Crazy Monkey. I almost called him Ninja Monkey there. That's the name of something. Oh, thanks for the reminder, Richard. Gotta check my net worth tab. There you go. So Sven right at the top there, 14k net worth. Followed by Crazy Monkey, 3k behind. So still a little bit of catch up to go. Look at that push. Beastmaster already at the high ground. Trying to mirror the damage that's been done to his own bottom tier 3 tower there, sorry. Alright. Not much else happening. 25 minutes into this game. Oh, someone about to get caught here. Jonesy is just going to bring his outpost back under his team's control. I like that little sword spin and challenge that he does as well. That's pretty cool. The little touches. That's what's important. Meanwhile, Zealatch, what's on his courier? Let's have a look. Where is that courier? It's delivering. I can't click it. But anyway, let's see. Jonesy, he's got that day list finished. He's going to do a lot of damage here, but the rest of the team are turning up. There you go. He's going to get absolutely destroyed by so many stuns and taken out before he can even hit anybody. Pervy Sage, he jumped in with his ultimate to try and help out, followed by Resonate as well, but there's not much the three of them can do here as the ultimate gets popped by Crazy Monkey. Is that enough to take down the Venom Monster? That's slow though. Going to keep the Venom alive, Sage. Shanking down this Luna, thanks to the ultimate as well. That's a very dead Crazy Monkey. Even gets tipped by Chick Hicks. The BM is there. Zealatch, he's finished up his Gleipnir now. And there you go. They secure another kill there. That's 2 for 1 trade. They'll be able to push off of this now. 7k net worth lead as a team though, by the way. Very nicely done by Team Toxic. See that fight recap here. The damage output from that Ice Blast, significant. But look at that Eclipse. Crazy Monkey did so much, but the chase, they couldn't quite secure more kills with that ultimate. They just got the Sven, and that was all they could find. As another tier 2 tower falls, and we'll see what the dive team chooses to do. No torment up for a solid while. I believe it's another 3 minutes. We'll have to verify that later on. So they go straight for Roshan instead. Jonesy is alive. He wants to take down this Rosh. Doesn't have the ultimate. Still looked pretty red though. And there you go. Jonesy is going to have to back on out, right? You'd hope so. And the Radiant team, they're completely unaware. So this will be an easy Aegis for most likely this Fed. Yeah, there you go. He's going to swap out and pick that up. Nice. Nicely done, Dire's side. Gonna most likely rotate as 5 and see if they can get a quick pick off into hopefully a high ground push. I think that's the plan here. A JBUD pick off might be pretty significant. No Crimson Guard, no Inner Beast Aura. Will be pretty nasty to deal with. And did you see there that Watcher came into significance there? The Dire team, they saw JBUD with it. Thanks to the fact that Roshan, whenever you kill Roshan, all enemy watchers, even all watchers that are neutral, I believe as well, turn to your side of. So they give you quite the interesting change, and it paid off for the Dire. They didn't quite get a kill or anything off it, but they knew what was up. See, Spaghetti, he does not yet have that Echo Saber. We'll be able to buy it, but I wonder if he's going to save up for buyback instead. As his team are definitely playing from behind. Jonesy and his JBUD and his all-star squad.
Radiant's middle tower is about to be a pile of smoking rock.
Here's the Magnifier coming out just to defend the tower a little bit longer, but Jonesy does not care. He has the Aegis and he can just stand out of the AoE. So he should be fine. Taking down another tier 2 tower. It is taking a lot of damage from these wild axes though. They do stack pretty heavily. No Ags on the Beastmaster as well. He's opting to buy this pipe as soon as possible. Probably just to nullify the Venomancer, the AA. Even the Underlord's damage output as much as possible. Just taking a quick break here while I set some water. Alright. Excuse me. Just recently ate as well, so let's see. Sage, he's also got the pipe, he's also got the Crimson. Going for his own aura build here. Going to opt for the Scythe of Vice to follow up with. That's probably going to be his final item. Once he does pick that up, that's going to be pretty significant. Zealach getting initiated on here. There's Ice Path to follow up. The ultimate's coming out, but Zealach, he was running, but the catch again from Moonsilver. Such a key pickup for the Radiant team here. They're going to have to all TP back though. There's another Magnifier coming out just to bring the creeps away and see if they can deter this push. There's been awards coming out, all missing the queue though. Unfortunate. Wow. Okay, JBUD, he did get hit by that. The AoE was large enough, so not able to reach in there. Nicely done by the Underlord, catching two with his root. However, that's probably a dead ancient apparition. Oh, never mind, Jonesy. He got caught by the Ice Path. Does manage to BKB afterwards though, but there you go. There's the Roar coming through. That's BKB gone, and he's respawning now, so not going to be able to escape this. That's unfortunate for sure. Resonate trying to salvage the situation as much as possible. Here comes Zealach as well, but just the two of them, they do pick up Sweat Spaghetti in the end there, but not the situation you want. Make that. Okay, another kill going the way of this Venom here. Guess that is lethal now. Yeah, since Poison Nova is now the Axe, Noxious Plague is actually the lethal damage dealer. Okay, but yeah, kind of an awkward fight from Jonesy and the Underlord and the AA there. However, the Venomancer comes along and does salvage it a little bit, getting return 2 kills on the on the support there. Taste the poison. Poison spelled incorrectly. Nom nom nom. Alright. I too enjoy eating poison. I go to Macca's every day. Let's see what he farms up next. He's going for the Manta style, which is an interesting pickup if I do say so. Probably just to remove all the slows. But even then, they do have a lot of lockdown regardless, so I'd rather see the Yags there. If I was the Wind Ranger, you need this Aghanims. Absolutely. Currently, there's no detection on the enemy team. Oh, there you go. This is Sentries coming up. Talking about Sentries, poor Pikachu trying to Sentry up, ward up his own jungle, and gets spotted by the Watcher and killed. So there you go. Checking out, almost 20k net worth on this Sven. He's going to use all that 20k net worth to hit this tower with a DD rune as well. So that's absolutely melting through the defenses. Gonna be able to take these racks as well. Here comes a buyback though from the Jakiro. Follow-ups from both teams as BKB's being popped everywhere. The ultimate from the Luna Sage has to get on out of there by being chased by Moonsilver as Zealash returning with the focus fire. Sage, will he live? No, there you go. JBUD secures that kill, but Shackles onto Crazy Monkey here. Jonesy, he's trying to take down the Luna, will be successful thanks to Venomancer's help. And Zealash, he's looking for more, gets a double shackle once again. Oh, I think that was an illusion that got shackled there. Oh no, wait, that was the actual Pikachu. Jakiro there, getting a dieback. It just melted so quickly, I assumed it was an illusion. Oh my god, that damage. There you go, another Rax to fall, and there's not much that Radiant can do. Oh, Moonsilver trying his best, delaying as long as he can, but this is a very tanky lineup that they've got here with the Pavese, with the Greaves, even with the Warcry itself. Oh, Moonsilver, Sweat Spaghetts together. Will they be able to take down Resonate at least? Well, Sweat Spaghetts? He's not able to find the final bash. And dies for it. Moonsilver, though, runs out of mana and gets absolutely destroyed by both Zealach and Jonesy there. So, there you go. Team Toxic, that net with lead working out in their favor. Props to All-Star, though. JBUD's All-Stars, they managed to keep their team in this game for a relatively long time, despite that net worth difference, and they kept even in a lot of aspects. So, easy position for trash talk from these two teams. You love to see it. It ain't Dota with a little bit of trash talk. And there you go, dire victory, ladies and gentlemen, for the first match of this new PBL Pacific Brawl League. There's the image right there, if you haven't seen it already. Such a good picture. And that would be game 1. Alright, we'll see if there is a game 2. I'm not sure, but if there is, I'll see you on that one. If there isn't, have a good one. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, and